2 artichokes here, and they both came from my garden. And what I like to do, once I pick the artichoke, or even the flowers from my yard, I'll cut them, and I have a bucket of soapy water, and I just submerge them in there, so if there are any bugs or anything like that, that soapy water will bring them out. Now let's prep the artichokes for cooking. What I like to do is take a sharp knife, chef's knife, and just cut that top part right off. Just cut right through that. I'll take the kitchen scissors and just trim those little thorns, each one. Just take your time and trim each one of those off. So the last thing you want is one of your guests to have a thorny bite. Now this could be something that's really fun to work with the kids in the kitchen with the nice safety shears and have them cut these off. Okay, once you've got this done, we're going to prep it for cooking. And remember, the stem part is an extension of the choke, the artichoke heart. That's where the good stuff is. So while I was waiting for the water to boil, I went in and prepped out both artichokes. And I've got a large pot of water that I added some olive oil and salt. Just bring it to a boil. And I'm going to add my artichokes. I want to submerge them in the water. Place the lid on. And we'll let these cook until they are tender. You could also use a steam basket if you'd like to. I just like to cook them that way. Okay, this is after about 30 minutes, and they're looking pretty good. Let's see how easy that bottom leaf comes off. Well, I'm going to cook just a little bit longer because you see that's not as done as I'd like it to be. Let's take a look and see if our artichokes are ready to go. They've been cooking now for about 35 to 40 minutes. Remember earlier I showed you that that came off nice, and look, see the difference in that? That's done. Let it cool off before I sample it though. What I've done is kind of broken the artichoke down in a couple of stages. This is the whole artichoke as it's cooked. These leaves are absolutely incredible. So what I like to do here is just dip them into like a little bit of mayonnaise with the lemon or whatever your favorite mixture. I'm trying to think of what my favorite is because I've had this so many different ways. But I love to take and mix Dijon mustard with a little bit of mayo and lemon juice, almost like a French dressing kind of thing. It's absolutely incredible. Now here are the artichoke leaves. That is beautiful. Just drag that underneath your teeth and it's fabulous. What I've done here is just kind of taken half the artichoke apart so you can see all the different layers. From the tougher outside leaves, where the only part is edible, this portion right here, dip it in your sauce and drag it underneath your teeth, to these nice little tender leaves. All of that is edible. Oh, absolutely love that. You can also, this is when you can make your stuffed artichokes. You can take the leaves and just pull these back and stuff Parmesan or meats or whatever, breadcrumbs, whatever you like to stuff in there. Bake it just for a little bit so the cheese will melt or the crumbs will get toasty, and then serve it up. Now let's get to the winning part, what everyone loves about the artichoke. Those who are big fans of this particular vegetable that's been around for so long, which is the artichoke heart. And it's protected, like most things in nature. Mama Nature protects the best part, right? Like our heart in our body is protected by our rib cage. The heart of the artichoke is protected by what's called the choke. And why do they call it artichoke? Because this little portion right here, if you try to eat it, you will choke on it. No joke. Now, I take a nice little spoon and we're just gonna scoop that out, that little, what's called the choke. Is that gorgeous or what? That just comes right out, and then you got all that beautiful, wonderful artichoke heart. That is so much you can do with that. We can make soups, we can make it, use it in sautés and stir fries. It's absolutely gorgeous. My favorite thing to do is just take a big bite out of it. Like that. Buon appetito. Wow, that's good. That's from my garden.